Alright everyone, hello and welcome to my playthrough of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. This is going to be a interesting playthrough. I've never played this game, I've never seen this show, but I've heard really good things about them, and I have a general idea of what's going on. I just want to lay out some things before we get started. This is a very dialogue heavy game, with a lot of characters. So I will probably not be switching between different voice tones or for all the different characters. I'll probably just be reading out their lines in my regular tone of voice. So if that's a problem for you, might not be the playthrough for you. This should be unique though, because I have no idea what to expect other than I've heard great things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it and stick with it. If the first episode seemed kind of boring, I heard that it gets a lot better. So just, I don't know, sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the story that is Danganronpa with me. We're going to go English, because I don't speak Japanese. Logic difficulty? I did not expect anything like that. Let's just go on kind, middle difficulty. Alright. I believe this is just the intro for the game. It's not actually the gameplay itself. Isn't anything like this as far as I know. Just in case you're like already being scared off. Don't worry, this is just the intro. Trigger Happy Havoc! Danganronpa. Alright, there's going to be some triggered Happy Havoc going on. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself, and standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Well, nice to meet you, Makoto. As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I really don't have much going on for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like, if you asked me what my favorite song was, or my favorite show on TV, they'd all just be whatever is most popular at that particular moment. Even among the average, I'm completely average. So I can't even say I'm your everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figured it'd be good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little bit more gung-ho than other people. What does that mean? Alright. I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary. But still, here I am, standing in front of the anything but ordinary Hopes Peak Academy. I still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence, like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is... Well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees. So, to prepare, I looked up some of those threads, and all I saw was talk about ultimate students. Ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who's also the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's also the ultimate baseball star. He was the cleanup hitter for the national high school champs. Pro teams already had their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of fashion magazines. She's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and then they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The ultimate high school biker gang leader? Is this a joke? The scary thing is, he's the de facto leader of every biker gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love this guy. It's like there's ads. Top 10 things your gang leader doesn't want you to know. Gang leaders hate this guy. But in this case, they love him. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, ultimate fanfic creator, the ultimate gambler in high school, the ultimate swimming pro, the ultimate programmer, the ultimate clairvoyant, and then what have we gotten ourselves into? Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. I imagine so with the ultimate biker gang leader there. It could be a little intimidating. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. You see, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on, no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one who without any kind of worthwhile talent. But then, what about those other new students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they be just average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get picked to come to this ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter they sent me to see why. Makoto Naegi. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected, and we invite you to join us at the Ultimate Lucky Student. We spelled it out in plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer, but after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. Yeah, but they're also the ultimate, like they're the best at what they do. So they kind of got an advantage going in. But then, actually standing there in front of the school, I started to feel like lost. Like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand there in front of the gates forever, frozen in place, murmuring to myself. I looked down at the acceptance letter clutched in my hand. It said there'd be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first steps towards the main hall. Okay, finally we're going to actually get to even go inside of the building. Alright, we're inside now. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? Guess I'm the first person here? There's a really elegant clock over in the corner. It says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start until 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody would be here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down again. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if nothing else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope's Peak Academy. It was my first step towards starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. Dun dun dun! What the? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. In the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. And how life, as I knew it, came to an end. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. Welcome to Despair, the prologue. Alright, cool. Pretty interesting so far. Do I want to save the data? Yes, I do want to. Just quick notes. I'm enjoying it. I like the story. I like how we're going into this academy, and there's a bunch of other interesting characters that we're going to get to know. And so far, it's really good. Alright, so prologue, school life, checkpoint, yes. Let's see what this has to... I'm going to overwrite my girlfriend's save file. Sorry, Tiff. Alright, here we go. I guess is how that would be pronounced. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? That's interesting. Welcome to Hope's Peak Academy. Firstly, we'd like to introduce you to the basic controls. Please. You can use the mouse to adjust your aim. If you aim at an object, you can interact with it by pressing the left mouse button and presto. You'll investigate that object. Use WSD to adjust your viewpoint, or you can press and hold the right mouse button to move them around. Why don't you try looking around the classroom? Okay, I'm looking around the classroom, looking around, up, down. Pretty nice as far as classrooms go. What's this? What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window would be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Conk, conk. Yep, definitely metal. Thick, too. Very solid. Well, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over all the windows? That's a good question. It looks like there's a camera watching us. What the heck is this? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep weirdos from just wandering in. I get the feeling those cameras are not for the weirdos. Well, maybe they are for the weirdos, but it's not to keep weirdos out, rather. Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It was just after 7 when I got here first. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Alright, 8 o'clock. That's the meeting time, right? What's this? That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool I must have left there. I'll have to clean that up later. Not right now. I'll come back to that in a few hours and clean it. Hey, what's this on the desk? An orientation guide? And some kind of cheap looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's idea of a joke? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up, I passed out in the main hall. And then someone carried me here? If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak Academy. Well, I could have told you that. But then, if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows? It's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head into the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. You can leave the classroom by pressing the R key. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to see if there's anything else of interest. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it'd be weird not to have TVs in here. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. Maybe it's that the windows are bolted shut and the orientation guide is like written in a children's handwriting. Alright, well, I guess that's all there is to see. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Leave the area. Yes, please.